am so done with it. Like, I've never been more done. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to a new vlog. Look what's busted out. The trusty Old Navy Sherpa zip. I've had this for years. I love this thing. I just washed it last night. It's nice and fresh. And, oh, that scared me. The person in front of me, their lights just flashed. They must be coming out. But I'm at the OB, guys. It's my 6-week check-in appointment to see how I'm healing and all that jazz. So, oh my god, it is raining, it is cold, it is, yeah. It is, I cannot form words. So yeah, I'm about to head into the OB, and I'm really excited to see how everything is healing, because I feel like I'm back to normal, but I really don't know. You know, it's my first birth, so I don't know. But anyway, and then also after that, I'm going to go to UPS to drop off a return the Eloquii jeans that I tried on in the last vlog. I decided I'm going to return them. I think they're actually a little bit too big. I don't know. They just don't look right. They just don't look right. They're way too high-waisted. They're just like baggy, and they're not giving what I wanted them to give. So the barrel jean hunt continues, but let's go and do our OBGYN 6-week check-in. Okay, you guys, I just finished at the OB, and then I just ran into UPS to do the return. Super easy. I just love how easy it's gotten to do like online returns now. It was like called Happy Return. You don't even have to package it up. Just bring a QR code, and they just took the jeans. Phenomenal. OB went great, healing up well, all is good. And I was like so emotional because I hadn't seen my OB since like before I gave birth, because she was not there when I gave birth, and I love my OB so much. And I saw her and I hugged her, and she was like, "You did it." And I'm like, "I know." It was so emotional and so nice. And at the end of our appointment, like I showed her pictures and all that, it was great. And then at the end, I was like, "So like, when do I see you again?" She's like, "I guess like in a year for your yearly appointment." I'm like, "Oh my god." It's just so emotional. Because I just like, I was so connected to my OB after what had happened at the OB before, where I wasn't able to stay there because of my BMI. And like when I met my current OB, you know, she was so understanding and like so empathetic about what had happened to me. And she's just the best. I just adore her, and I'm gonna miss her. And because I had actually given birth, like I was right about to start doing my weekly appointments. Since he came 5 weeks early, I was supposed to start doing the last month my weekly check-ins with her. And then she was like, "I haven't seen you," and I was so excited to see you on my list today. And yeah, it was really nice to like see her, and I'm gonna miss her. I really am. Like, we had a really great relationship, but I'll see her for my annual checkup in a year. So anyway, that is that. I'm gonna head home. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm also gonna go to my mom's for lunch. So I'm like, maybe I had a Kind bar, so maybe I'll just like have a Court Power or something. But I'm gonna bring Anderson over to my mom's because it's her day off, and I know she just wants to see her little man. So we're gonna watch Golden Bachelorette, of course. Look, they're playing tug of war. Why is that adorable? They're best friends. We're watching the guys play kickball. Let us know, have you guys ever seen the kickball played like this? It's kind of fun. It's like baseball, but kickball. Oh, I must have played it. I've never heard of this before. Good morning, you guys. It is super windy, so I'm curious how the camera is going to sound on the phone. But I saw the comments about how you didn't like the audio, like, changing on this new phone. So there's like levels to it where you can do it at a lesser amount. So I'm going to play around with it because I get what you guys mean. It almost sounds like you're underwater. So I'm going to play around with it and see if I can like just do enough to cancel out the wind, because right now it's very windy and we're outside. Me and Bruno are walking, getting him on his morning poop grind while the boys are back home sleeping. So, but anyway, good morning. I didn't end up vlogging anymore yesterday. I was just like so tired yesterday. Some days I have more energy than others. But yeah, good morning. We are getting this day going. It is so crisp. Like, this is the coldest morning that we've had so far. It's like, I want to say 50. I've got my little Halloween sweater on. It's been too hot to wear sweaters. Like, literally, it's just been too warm. Like, the morning's cold, but then the afternoon's hot. But by the afternoon today, it's going to only get up to 60. Oh, that scared me. A leaf just fell in my face. It feels really good to like just have on a sweatshirt. But Bruno's getting groomed today. It's been a really long time because of the baby coming early. So we were a little bit off on our like grooming schedule. I personally love his hair at this length. But it's a little harder to maintain in terms of like brushing it, and he just does not like being brushed. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the groomer, get him cleaned up, and he loves his groomer, so he's gonna be so excited to see her. It is Prime Day today, so I'm gonna be posting some stuff on Instagram and snagging some stuff myself. A few of my favorite like Skims lookalike t-shirts are on sale that I love. Like the long sleeve for the fall is so nice, so I'm gonna grab some of those and any other household stuff. And this year diapers are on sale. I've been playing around with different brands of diapers, and I have some theories. I have some thoughts. I'll tell you guys when I get home. All right, you guys, I am headed to drop Bruno off at his grooming appointment. I'm also gonna go and return the jeans to Target while I'm out, because I don't know, I showed you guys the jeans. I thought I really liked them, but the more I like looked at them, they just felt like overall too big and baggy, and like they were just, I don't know, they just didn't feel right, and they were still like a little too long. Like, I really want to find like the perfect pair of like my daily jeans, and I just feel like I'm settling for these. That's why I returned the Eloquii ones. Like, neither of them felt right, and I'm like, if I'm gonna start this hunt for the jeans of my dreams, then I don't want to like settle. So I'm gonna return them. And also, I thought to myself, I'm like, I should try on like all the jeans I had pre-pregnancy, because I have them in a little bin in my closet. So I'm gonna like see how they fit. But like my stomach's like it's just like a different little bit of a shape. So like, I don't know if they'll fit or not properly. We'll see. But if not, I can always buy like a new pair from Abercrombie, because those were pretty much my favorites before. But anyways, me and you, Bruno, it's like the old days running our errands together, huh? Oh, and I never got to finish my diaper theory, my diaper story. I had always heard about people talking about like certain diapers leaking and stuff. That is so real. And I kept like trying to figure out why when Yarman would put on the diapers, he would never have leaks. And I think it was just luck of the draw. I don't know, like the way it would all pan out. Because sometimes I would have leaks even though I was putting them on perfectly. You know, I fan out the little ruffles, like I'm putting them on right. Like, I know how to put on a diaper. I could put on a diaper. And sometimes I'd still have leaks. Huggies have leaks. I'm sorry. In my experience, different diapers work for different babies, but that's my experience with Huggies. I am just not impressed. So we had gotten sent a box from Rascals. Let me turn the heat off. That's how cold it is. I have the heat on. It's 55. I'd gotten sent a box from Rascals. Delightful. They are so soft. I've had no leaks. They are insanely absorbent, because our little boy, he pees so much. Like, we change his diaper all the time, and there's just always so much pee. They are so good. I don't know where you can buy them. I want to say Walmart. I don't think I've ever seen them at Target, but they are very good. I also want to keep trying other diapers too. So let me know your favorite diapers. But like I said, different diapers work for different babies. That's like the moral of the story with everything. Different things work for different babies, and you just have to trial and error everything. Okay, I'm back home. I just dropped off Bruno at the groomers. These are the diapers, and I'm telling you, I don't know, they're just so soft on the outside, and then they have like a really good stretch, and they just hold so much with like no leaks at all. So yeah, these are one of my top contenders right now, but I haven't tried that many. So let me know your favorite diapers because there's just so many kinds. Okay, you guys, I am up in my office and I'm about to get ready for the day. I'm gonna take some other content, so I'm gonna like do my makeup, and I haven't yet tried the new like the lighter, less intense shades of the Milk Makeup jelly tints. I can't remember what they're called. It's like oh, they're called soft pink, like the soft colors. So they're a little bit less intense, which I'm really excited about. This one's called Fresh and this one is called Fizz. So it's like pinky and peachy. Also, can we appreciate our new little art here? I got this on Amazon and it just says today is a good day. So I hope it can like add some cheer and some love and just some good vibes to your day, because I'm always sitting right here doing my makeup and I think it's like pretty much perfectly in frame if I have the camera right here. So I don't know, I thought it was just a nice little positive background moment. But I also, while I do my makeup, I wanted to have a little bit of a chat because I had like just such a moment the other night when I was watching this show on TV. I put on YouTube TV because that's what we use for like kind of cable energy. And on the homepage was a show called TV Moments That Shaped History, right? And I was like, ooh, this looks fun and interesting. I'd never watched it before. I was just like immediately intrigued. And this one was all about Oprah and this moment in TV history, moment that shaped TV history, TV moment that shaped history. And it was all about when she had lost like 60 something pounds and she pulled out on this red wagon, like 60 something pounds of fat, and was talking about how disgusting it was and like, you know, just talking about her weight loss, right? It had showed women who, you know, had seen that, you know, live in that time. And they said it's like this moment in history, in TV history, that like, it just has like stuck with them, you know, and it was such a pivotal moment in TV history. And then the rest of the episode continued to talk about, you know, Oprah and her, you know, her career, her amazing career, and, you know, kind of talking more just about the part regarding her weight and how it was always just this huge public topic. Like, oh my gosh, they showed so much. I was immediately like entranced, even though it was just like kind of hard to watch because it all just made me very sad. It was mostly just interesting because it was so societal. It showed how over the years everything was just centered around her weight, like constantly. And this was kind of before, you know, my time. It was constantly her losing and gaining weight and being talked about. And like, she was even getting interviewed on the show once and talking about how she needed to lose more weight. And it's just like, it was so much. And it's just been this huge, I mean, this is not new information to a lot of people, but it just, like, I didn't realize how much her weight had been talked about during her career. I always knew that there was like, you know, some of it. I knew back when she was like part of Weight Watchers, when I was doing Weight Watchers, and, you know, it kind of also watching that, it made me really realize how much like our generation of parents had to go through and why a lot of them were the way that they were / can still be, because it was so normal in the society. And I'm very grateful that like in some of my pivotal years was when like the body positive community started and that whole movement, because I do feel like we really needed that. I have so many thoughts right now. I feel like I'm just about to babble for a very long time, so I apologize, but like it's all just very prevalent on my mind right now. Watching that, I got sucked in for like a while. I was so just shocked at how much also just around that time era, you know, emphasis was put on, you know, being thin and losing weight, and like the aerobics craze around that time. and like how important it was to bounce back after having a baby and to look good for your man. And like, it was just really, really intense. Not to say that we don't even still have that nowadays, but it was like really intense around like the 80s and stuff. And Oprah's weight was just like this massive public conversation. And it made me think about my public internet journey and how on such a way, way smaller scale, I kind of related, you know? It made me really reflect back on my internet life and career online and how much of it has been about my weight, also by my own doing. And I was looking back at my old videos and like my top performing videos of all time, it's all weight related. Like it is like so mind-boggling. I've shared my weight loss surgeries. There's like, I'm losing weight, I'm going to the gym, I'm on Weight Watchers, I want to lose weight for this reason, oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight, my failed weight loss surgeries. It's like, I'm so done with it. Like, I've never been more done. And I feel like I've ever so briefly talked about being done with like talking about weight and all that stuff. But like, I hate how it's such a big part of my internet history because I am so much more than that. And like, it's such a bummer that it was such a prevalent part of like my life online for so long, even though I know a lot of people related to struggling with weight. But I just think everything about weight, I'm so like, it's worn out. It's been worn out. I wish I could go back and just like, you know, change all those big videos that I've made and talking about weight so much, because honestly, like, it makes me feel like part of the problem, considering how much emphasis I put on weight online for so long. I also do give myself a lot of grace because I am a product of my environment and society, and I knew and only can like grow and do better. And that's one of the reasons I am very grateful for, you know, like evolving online and, you know, learning to take off so much emphasis from weight and focus on overall health. I don't know if I'm like articulating all of this the right way. I honestly, what I'm trying to say is I hate how much I've talked about my weight over the years on my channel, and like, you will not catch me talking about that. You will not catch me talking about it anymore. Like, I have absolutely no desire. I am so much more than my weight. You are so much more than your weight. And quite frankly, let's just shut the up about it. Actually, I feel like I want to go through and even just like private all those videos that are like around my weight. But like, I know it's also a part of my history online, and I don't know. I have no desire to leave them up though. Let me know what you guys think about that. I feel like I should just private them because like, I don't, like, granted, people have seen them and they're out there and they have a lot of views, but like, it's just, it doesn't align with where I'm at now. And I feel like especially becoming a mother, like, I've already had a lot of these moments like before becoming a mom, but the way I want to raise Anderson is going to be so different from the society I was raised in. And my mom did an amazing job. The bottom line is society was very different when I was growing up. And I think my mom did the best that she could. And I think she did what was all very normal, you know, when I was growing up, considering that like my other chubby friends were also doing Jenny Craig diets and things like that. It was a very, unfortunately, normal thing at the time. And I'm so grateful that like we've moved past that as a society. You know, we're not perfect by any means, but we've come like a really long way, like in terms of how we talk about bodies. And I want to raise my son to not even look at bodies in a way of like analyzing them. Like, we don't talk about people's bodies, period. Like, there was this very viral TikTok that went around of this teacher and how she taught her students of what is like appropriate to say. And I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's a very, very viral video. And basically she said, if this is something on someone's body that they can't change within 30 seconds, like, you do not comment on it. Like, if someone's shoe is untied or like there's something on their shirt, tell them, because that's something they can easily change and swap and fix. But if someone can't change it within 30 seconds or something, or like a minute, I don't know what the rule was, then you don't comment on it. Like someone's hair, someone's body, things like that. And I thought that was a very powerful way to explain that to children.
If somebody can't change something about themselves in 30 seconds or less, then you shouldn't be mentioning it to them. If you say, hey, your shoe's untied, or hey, you have a little fuzzy on your shirt there, or if you say, hey, your pants are unzipped, I wanted to tell you privately because I didn't want you to feel embarrassed, but it happens to all of us. If you tell someone something like that, they can change those things in 30 seconds or less. But if you comment on someone's hair color or hair texture or hairstyle or body, they cannot change that in 30 seconds or less about themselves. Your words have power. If you say something that someone can't change in 30 seconds or less, you say those things. Try to fix it. You try to apologize. You try to take the words back. Take it back, take it back, take it back. And you try to undo what you said, undo what you did. But it's something they couldn't change about themselves. And so it's very messy. You can't totally take those words back. You can't totally fix it. Your words have power and your words matter.
I want to raise Anderson to look at food as fuel and not as calories, in terms of like needing to earn this and burn calories. And I want him to also be an intuitive eater, because that was a really helpful thing when I went through that phase. Another thing, 'cause it's just like another thing that I've always talked about. It's like always about like food and weight loss and all this stuff. And now, if you don't know, I'm just posting like recipes, because like also I'm not going to be shamed because I'm fat into not posting food. Like, if I want to go to the fair and eat something with my mom, I'm going to show it. If I want to cook dinner to eat and survive, I'm going to cook it and post it. I am so done with every stigma around my body and it being the biggest topic all the time. I want Anderson to be able to listen to his hunger cues and not have those get messed up by diet culture, because I feel like that totally happened to me and to a lot of people, where you were restricted and then you binge because you were restricted, and then it's just this cycle, and it's so toxic. When he's hungry, he can eat. When he's not hungry, he won't be forced to eat. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want food to be a very safe space for him, and I want movement to be a safe space for him. I want movement to be about feeling good and healthy and strong, and eating balanced to feel healthy and good and strong, and to be aware of how certain foods make his body feel. And Yar and I are extremely aligned with that, and I'm very, very grateful. And Yarman's also been like a huge factor. Yar coming into my life has been a blessing in a million different ways, but that was one of them, where I was so in awe watching him exercise for purely health and to feel good and to be able to do things, And I'm so excited to start working out again, because honestly, like, the older I get too, I want to be able to keep up with Anderson. I want to be able to easily carry him as he gets bigger, and carrying his car seat and just playing. Like, that's what it's about. It's not about looking a certain way to fit into society's standard of beauty. Like, it's so nice to finally be past that point where I feel like I've healed from that. But I'm just really overall feeling super reflective about my internet history and the footprint I have left about weight and weight loss, and it just being this huge point of contention and talking for so long. I don't regret sharing, you know, my gastric bypass, and I don't regret having it at all. Like, I've kept off almost 100 pounds since having it. I know a lot of people say that I've gained it all back. It's just not true. But also it's like, why are we talking about that? Like, why are we talking about that? That is like the real question here. Why are we so obsessed with weight? And I hate to break it to you, society, we're all brainwashed. I think about if the media didn't exist, how different everything would be if there wasn't a preconceived notion of beauty and a standard and talking about bodies and weight and just how this diet industry is just this huge billion-dollar industry and how it's all just to profit off of us. Anyway, all of this because of me watching poor Oprah go through this constant weight yo-yo, which so many people do their whole life. I know so many people their whole life that have gone up and down and up and down and up and down. And it's just exhausting. And it's like, it's one of those things too. It's like when you get so complimented from losing weight, then when you gain weight, you feel horrible because everyone praised you when you were losing weight. And it's like, well, am I less than if I gain weight? Like, just everyone, stop. Just stop the madness. It honestly just broke my heart watching Oprah go through so much in the public eye with her weight. It was just awful. And she is a victim of that, of society and diet culture and thin culture. And unfortunately, her public journey going through that shaped a lot of other people, and it's like this domino effect, but it's just it's all around, and it's time we all shut the fuck up. So yeah, I don't know, I think I am gonna just private my weight videos, anything weight related. I want nothing to do with any of that anymore, and I'm unfortunately part of the problem of talking about weight for so long. And I know it's so interesting too, because when I was posting all that stuff and doing Weight Watchers and this and that, it was very divisive where a lot of people related to it, but a lot of people were disappointed about it. And it's like, but the other thing too is it's like, if you want to lose weight, there's nothing wrong with that as well. Like, if you want to lose weight for your health, there's nothing wrong with that too. It's like, I just think we need to stop talking about other people's bodies so much. Anyway, I hope all of that made sense. That was a very long, random chat. I did use this though in the midst of all that, and it was quite lovely. This was the Fresh shade. Like, it's so pretty. Of course, all my talking, I got like mascara under my eyes. Okay. All right, let's do a quick lip. I'm gonna do the Laura Mercier. These are the new Caviar lip liners, Luxurious Mauve. Just like a nice little nooch. The house feels so quiet without Bruno. Anderson's napping again. Granted, Bruno's like pretty quiet, but it always feels weird when he's not here. All right, I love that lip liner. Perfect little shade. Gonna throw on some lip oil on top. And I also showered and washed my hair last night, so I think I'm gonna throw in a little wave, because why not? And it's also gonna be cool the next few days, so I feel like maybe I'll wear my hair down. I know you're all thinking like, okay, Alex, no, you're not. Anyway, let me know if any of that resonated with you guys. I will check back in with you guys later. All right, you guys, it is a few hours later. I did my hair and I've been wearing it down for several hours. It's a miracle, I know. I'm trying. I want to get used to wearing my hair down, and I think headbands are going to be a crucial part of that for me because it gets it out of my face. That's what it is. It's like a stimulation thing. I don't know if that's the right word, but I get like overstimulated with my hair touching my face. I'm not sure. I don't like it. And I get hot, but it genuinely is very cool today. Like, it's like low 60s and I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt so I don't get hot. Like, I knew if I kept my hair down with a sweatshirt on, I was gonna get hot. So we do what we can. This is, I know, so silly, but anyway, just got a bunch of work done for a few hours, and Bruno is officially ready, and he is pretty short. So forewarning. She sent me a picture and I'm like, okay, went a little short today, but that's all right. It will grow. He's just like me. It's like you grow your hair long, then you chop it. Grow your hair long, then you chop it. But anyway, let's go get Bruno. Very handsome, Mr. Plute. And you got a Halloween bandana. Oh, beautiful. Hello, handsome. Look at your eyebrows. Now we can see your eyebrows again. Handsome. You might hear Anderson's sound machine. So I am coming on to end the vlog, but I also just have to say, I had been recommended from multiple people to do the Taking Care of Babies course for sleep. And I just did it. I've been doing it like all morning, and Yar was half in on it, but like I'm kind of giving him the rundown on the situation. I feel very hopeful about establishing a sleep routine and very excited. So, you know, I just want to say I really enjoyed the course. So if you're looking for a good way to establish a good sleep routine with your baby, I've heard multiple success stories. I mean, she has a ton of followers and she's like super famous. So I'm really, really excited about it. So I feel very hopeful for figuring all this out because it's something very new to us, obviously. Let me know if you guys follow Taking Care of Babies. We had a rough night last night, so I'm like, I'm so out of it. And if you guys have done the course, but really loved it. And she's got like a great Instagram and stuff too, so highly recommend. But anyway, I think this vlog's pretty long because I was yapping for a lot of it. But I love you guys so much, and of course, I will see you again in a few days. Bye.